Wasn't it Abraham that was like,
Hi.
wasn't Abraham the one that God told him to kill his son, and then God was like, all right, chill. Just take off some of his foreskin. We're chill. We're done. You don't need to do any more.
Yes, that was Abraham.
That was Abraham? I'm just making sure.
That was Abraham.
I'm expecting Matt to do it.
I'm not as close to him. We gotta like be on
You
top
gotta
of
do it,
that.
Matt. No, that's just fucked up, man.
Uh,
No, that's just fucked up.
All right, hey everyone, welcome to the Pain in the Brain podcast, episode 21. And today we have a special guest coming in all the way from
Gotham City, Batman.
We have Ashton Batman.
It's me, Ashton.
Give it up for Ashton Batman.
Ashton.
I'm gonna press one of the things. There's like an applause here. Oh no, that's fun. Horn jazz. Applause. Okay.
Orange Jazz?
Applause. Applause. Yeah. All right.
Good job, Ashton. That's
so,
the podcast.
so, Ashton, I specifically did not want to speak to you when we were in the car because I
Damn.
just wanted to hold all the information today. So,
Mhm.
please, Ashton, tell us. Move the mic away from the sound.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah?
I really am. I came here with an agenda, actually. Number one,
Oh.
have a good time. That's
Okay.
most important. That's
Alright.
number one on the list. Number two, to deny some allegations made against me.
Ooh.
Number three, to confirm some allegations
Oh,
against me.
okay.
Someone's
They're
got to
true.
be the
They're true.
villain. Of the-
Number four, I'm here to change the game. Like I said, this podcast will not be the same afterward, and I can guarantee that.
I think this is going to be my favorite episode.
This might be our fit because here's the thing: we haven't had Ashton on in like a professional manner. You know,
Yeah.
we still don't have his mic because the fucking
Cowards.
cowards at Amazon decided to delay the delivery twice. So it was gonna show up on Tuesday. His mic, same mics we got, so he'd sound just as good as us.
Right.
And then it was gonna show up today. And then I got an email this morning while I was at the gym, and they were like, yeah, so about the whole mic thing, I mean, if you still want it, we can deliver it on the 22nd. So,
That's stupid.
yeah. But we're happy you're here, Ashton, regardless. I'm kind of upset that you didn't want the...
No, I don't want
The
to be on the
studio.
because I want to be next to my boys, even if it means Matt has to struggle.
Ashton is him.
You're doing pretty good. I mean, this is actually what you're doing right now, Matt. I've seen you have a lot of experience with this already on your UCF
little-
sports broadcasting.
Yeah, I do.
You're rattlesnakes.
Sports broadcast?
Yep, I
You're the
do.
rattlesnakes.
What do you
right?
broadcast?
I don't broadcast necessarily because it's not live necessarily, but it kind of is.
But,
All right,
Matt,
so-
but Matt, you're so live. You're so live, though, Matt.
It is
No,
live.
no, you're the Alaska.
Go follow the Alaskan Rattlesnakes
That's
on
what it is,
Instagram.
Alaska
The Alaskan Rattlesnakes, best intramural sports team in history, I would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would
Oh,
make
I thought
that claim.
that was a fact. I didn't know.
Huh? We don't live tweet, but we live post.
Fucking thing at his.
I feel like it's his
Someone's got to point the thing at his.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Alaskan Rattlesnakes.
Yeah. What was my question?
No,
Do you live
Matt,
tweet?
You have to point it at your mouth when you're whispering at it.
Do you live tweet?
No, I don't actually, but we do live post.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
That's so cool.
What do you live post on?
I just touched a button on accident. What?
What do you live post on?
Oh, on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
And
Do you make little infographics?
we do actually. We make infographics when we win and when we lose, and we interview.
Nothing. Jacob's giving me the eyes right now.
We interview the most notable players.
Like who? Are you one of them?
Michael
Sometimes.
Jordan.
Sometimes if I play good.
So you live post yourself?
Yeah. I interview myself.
That's awesome.
I go, I'm here with Matt Valdez.
That's really cool.
Hey, what's up?
No. Matt just goes, I'm here with Matt Valdez, and he just
Hold on,
takes
hold this.
2 steps away. We're here with Matthew Valdez.
So this is what it's like.
Bug dead confirmed.
What is
Yeah,
he doing?
now you hold it.
I guess he's just killing a bug.
Hold it. Ashton, don't give it back to him. Don't give her back.
All right,
to him.
I'll do interview style.
Alright.
So, how was your day today, Matt?
It was good.
How good?
Like, I went golfing today.
Really?
I went to the range.
And how well did you do?
Not good.
No.
No. But guess. but guess what?
What?
I had fun doing it,
Yeah.
That's
even
good.
though I sucked.
That's great.
Do you know like your? Did you just practice or did you keep score or anything like that?
No. So the range is like you just hit the balls right with different clubs. So you got
Rattlesnake Nation. I'm here with head coach Albert Little, also the quarterback of the Alaska Rattlesnakes.
Where's your
football
microphone?
team.
Oh, it's there.
The 33rd seed, Alaska Rattlesnake Nation.
That's a
played the number
phone.
1 seed in a,
Yeah.
I guess a pregame
No, it's a
playoff
phone, though.
matchup.
That
how do
doesn't
you think your
make
team
any
did out there
sense.
today?
Oh, our offense is more modern looking with our new formations that we're running, and offensively we look good. Defensively, we missed out on Jackson Island today, but unfortunately Zach Island sunk into the ocean. So, can't really do
Is
anything.
that your buddy or is that different?
Really good,
that's-
Matt. Really good. Really good
I'm
stuff.
taking this back.
Damn.
I'm interviewing you now.
Well, I have a question. Okay. Can I have one last question before you
Yeah,
interview
yeah,
me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So what do you think my chances are of being running back on the Alaskan bullworms?
All right.
Running
First
back?
off, it's the Alaskan rattlesnakes.
Second,
Okay.
it's soccer.
Wait, what?
Isn't it soccer or is it football?
It's every sport.
It's every sport?
It's a tri
We
sport.
even did field hockey.
I thought it was soccer.
It's a
Nope.
triathlete team.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was
Yeah.
soccer.
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's everything.
No, okay.
We're the best probably at soccer, but
No, okay.
we do everything.
I just remember
And you asked what are your chances at being running back? Well, I would say on a scale from 1 being super low and 10 being kind of low, I would
Okay.
go
I'll
10.
take those odds. All right, hey.
I'd go
That's
10.
not bad. That's not bad.
But
There's a chance.
how tall are you?
6'7".
Yeah, you'd definitely be running back then.
All right, cool.
listen, I think you're forgetting something. Ashton's a good runner. He's a great runner.
He just said no. He's not.
He goes the distance.
I can do sprints.
Was that a sexual innuendo you just made?
No, I'm saying the distance by the song.
Yeah,
Cake.
yeah, I got that. I got that.
Cake. The distance.
Oh, that
He's
British
going-
band?
Why is this so tense? Anyway,
The what?
I feel like if anything Ashton's good at, it's running away from us because he left the podcast after episode 3.
The what?
The British band?
British.
That was a good segue.
But anyway,
What did he
so
just say?
Ashton, why did you leave the podcast?
Wanted to.
That's a great answer.
I don't know. Did I? Like officially?
No.
I don't think I did really, because if you go on Spotify in the description, it still says Zach Jacob.
Yeah, I've
Matt,
been
and
meaning to change
Ashton.
that, man.
Yeah, I'm not changing that.
No.
I'm keeping that.
I've started redacting you and all the.
Well, that's okay. I'm
promotional
still in the
material.
Spotify description. I see it every single time I open up.
Good.
I
You
think
should
that's
just
good.
I
put-
though.
keep
I
Ashton
think
in
that's
there
good,
because I
though.
love him. Like a brother.
just put.
But not Bruce. Bruce do not deserve to be in the Spotify.
Listen, you just put like right next to Ashton's name. You just put like in you put 1972 to 1994, and like that's it. Like he died.
But why was he born in the 70s?
I don't know, dude. I'm
feel
just
like-
saying.
I feel like there's an argument to be said that I actually have died, because if you remember at the end of Cool Ashton 3, you went on like this whole spiel about thanking me about being on all your videos and everything like that.
Yeah.
You were
And
fucking
it's
dying
like-
from
Yeah.
cancer.
It was like black and white, and like it like legit like seemed like I was dead, and you were like doing like a memorial for me.
That's
Okay,
probably.
so it wasn't black and white. It was
felt like
it was
Yeah, it did.
colorized. It did feel black and white. Like the tone was black and white.
Why is everything about race
I was
nowadays?
crying.
Everything's about race, bro.
So I was like,
Anyway, enough of this. I wanna try to like.
Matt, have you thought about making an Instagram account where you just build Legos?
Dude, actually, that's a really good idea. I've actually never thought of that.
Well, because
should do that.
You get so
you
many
should do that.
Legos.
That's
you
like
might
a
as well
really
just
I do.
that's like a really
record.
autistic thing.
But
to
I
do.
would do the Oh, go ahead.
would you do sets or would you make your own thing?
I'm not. I feel like I'm not good enough to make my own thing. That's what.
Quitter talk.
I feel like you're
Twitter
good
talk.
enough to do anything, Matt, as long as you put
That-
your mind
that's
to it.
fair.
I think all the boys here at this table are driven mentally.
Well, here's my one issue. My one issue is my creativity level is low. So that's why I feel like I wouldn't be
And
good.
you know how you get that up?
How?
You use it, man. You just use it.
It's true. It's something you just
Okay.
have. Everybody has inside.
Well,
of
what
them.
I would rather do is it's not necessarily ASMR, but it's like the sped up version
Yeah.
of like building Legos.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And like it's like
in
really
a, like
fast
a Lego
paced.
game, like
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
You know, Ash and Matt, you know what you should have for your
What?
Instagram as your intro?
Yeah.
Is the Lego guy saying "Hey" and then you start building the Lego.
That'd actually be pretty good.
Holy shit!
I follow a guy named Lego Nuts on Instagram.
Lego nuts.
Yeah, Lego
I have
Nuts.
nothing to say about that.
And he goes nuts on the Legos. I can tell you that right
No,
now.
I actually, I follow. I
Why is he
I look at like YouTube Shorts
going
and
nuts?
I see the
Because he's
Lego
crazy.
like
It's just
bits,
crazy.
like they build like little Lego stuff, and this guy was really cool. He builds like actual like Lego guns that work, that you
Yeah,
can
I've
actually like
seen those
reload and
videos.
like that stuff. Yeah.
Hey Matt.
Awesome.
Hey Matt. Hey Matt.
Cool. I love America.
Hey Matt.
Yes.
Bird flu.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Bird flu.
Question.
Bird flu.
Do you guys ever like introduce yourselves?
No, fuck
Nah.
that.
Start the podcast.
Okay, so here's the thing. Normally,
Matt,
you know, every
say
episode
something in Spanish.
I ask the
La
boys
siento.
how their week's been, right? And nobody ever asks me how my week's been. So that's usually how we
Don't
start.
ask
It's
him.
a reoccurring
Let's keep
bit.
it that.
It's
Yeah.
a
Do that.
reoccurring bit.
Don't
All right.
fucking ask him.
All right. So
Anyways, how
so
was your week,
Bowser's
Zach?
Peach? So Bowser's Peaches, Ashton. Have you listened to it?
No, what is that?
Oh,
It's
you don't
a
know.
Jack Black
You don't know about
song.
that. You're a
No.
Jack Black #1 Jack Black fan.
With
With
No,
also
I don't know
being
where
also
you
being
heard that
also being the Pain in the
information.
Brain podcast #1 fan.
well, that
Rivaling.
No, that's
Sequoia.
Sequoia. She made an edit.
She did. Yeah, that's true.
I actually made multiple. I just haven't posted them.
All right, never mind.
bullshit. No.
Here's my
Proof?
theory. Here's my theory though. Hear me out.
Is this a game theory?
No.
Yeah, kind of. Jacob
It is.
confirmed last episode, I mean, by us just, getting on him, that basically he hires a woman staged as Sequoia to basically insinuate that they are dating, but it's just a
true.
random woman.
He had her on Discord today.
Mhm.
I knocked on his door and I heard a woman's voice, but Jacob was in the bathroom. So I don't actually know if anyone was in there.
I don't have
Yeah.
a speaker for my
Huh.
computer.
It's been almost 2 years since he's put up this gag.
You should really put it away. You should just come out.
Wait, what day is it? Is today April 1st?
No.
No.
Oh,
You're way
this is
off.
a
You're
really
like
late
2
April
weeks.
Fool's.
We're like 2
2
weeks
weeks
late.
late.
Yeah, we're 2 weeks late.
Bro, he's gonna pay rent now.
I gotta-
I'm thinking, though, on April 1st, though, we release a podcast, and
On April 1st?
on
of
April
2024?
Yes. Next year on April 1st, we release a
Okay.
podcast, and all it's just the
she-
actress that Jacob hires as Sequoia
That's fair.
doing her own podcast.
No, I think it should be that, but I think it should be her making edits of anime.
Ooh, she's gonna hate this one.
But
We should find out her anime edit fan page,
Mhm.
and shout it out in the podcast.
You know what she keeps saying? She's like, "Thank fucking God, these people have not found that TikTok."
Well, here's the
account."
thing. It's definitely has nothing to do with like
Don't
her
worry about it.
name. Like we wouldn't be able to find it through her name.
No, I know.
And
what
it's
it
probably
is.
has something to do with some anime that she watches, but I just don't care enough to put in any information.
Mainly probably Hunter x Hunter.
I was actually just gonna say that.
Yeah, that's like
Hunter
Hunter
x
Hunter. Hunter x Hunter.
I know, but
that's,
It's called
Hunter
Hunter
x
Hunter.
oh, it's like the woman's anime. It's
the woman.
I thought I heard it was good anime. Some people put it in their top 5 of all time.
That's what I've heard too. I've never seen.
I've never seen it. I don't know what it's about.
my ex-girlfriend watched it.
Gay.
Anyway,
God damn.
back to the Peaches. Jesus. So you literally haven't listened. Matt, you've listened to it, right?
Nope.
I
Really?
know what
It's,
you're
it's from
talking
the
about.
Mario movie.
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
Really?
I'm excited to see the movie though.
I've heard it's good.
Really?
You've heard it's bad?
No, I've just only heard the Jack Black song, and I'm like,
I don't know.
I don't care.
Play
to,
the first 10 seconds.
He literally says peaches.
We'll get me and Ashton's live reaction.
Okay.
We'll share the mic.
Okay, sure.
Love really makes a guy come out of his shell.
That W Riz at the end. W Riz.
Or what?
It's just a
Yeah,
music
I'm just
video.
saying Jack Black goes hard on the promotional material. I haven't seen another actor in this whole movie promote it.
He's a talented musician.
No, he really is.
I have one thing to say about that music video. The whole time he's saying peaches, peaches, peaches. it
Yeah,
sounded
you're
like he
thinking
said
bitches.
bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
people have been
there's
saying.
been people who have been saying that.
You're really original.
Yeah,
You know
original
that?
Matt.
You know you're fucking original about that. You
Why
know?
does it have to be F word this, F word that? Curse this, curse that.
Oh, flipping.
I have something
Oh,
to say.
you're
It's almost
so,
like
you're
you're on
so,
a single original thought in your head,
Yeah.
Matt.
You're so flipping original, dude.
See, that's more funny when you say flipping.
You're so-
I'll tell you what's original is Jacob every time he speaks because he be coming up with lies all the time. All right,
Hey,
and
ooh,
here I
hey,
am
hey,
with
Zach.
goal number 2.
What a
Zach,
segue! What a segue!
Wait, I have something to say?
Thank you.
Say
Don't you
something to
dare
say.
say a single word.
Did you know gaming that Ashton in 1945 moved to Argentina back
say
in
the
South
word.
America?
Argentina.
You mess up your words,
Argentina?
therefore your opinion's invalid
No,
for the
no,
next
no,
30
no.
minutes. That's how that works.
Ashton was an
All right,
SS
I'm here with the
Waffen
mic.
soldier. You want to talk about your days in Nazi Germany?
No, here's what I am. I'm here to do my goal number 2, and that is to
I
deny
have the
some
files.
allegations made against me. All right.
I have the documents.
Allegation number 1. It's the only one I'm here to talk about.
Ashton stole
and that
the
is
superstar
the day
from Mario.
that Matt, we forgot to invite you to the Springs.
Listen, every good story has a villain.
Jacob. Listen, Jacob.
Every story.
I'm gonna need you- I'm gonna need you to listen to
everyone
me on this one.
is the hero in their own story.
story.
No, so here's
Dead spider right there.
here's
That's fucked up,
Oh
man.
shit!
That's fucked
Oh
up.
shit! What the hell? Oh my
poor
god!
little buddy.
Give me this.
Should I
What
keep-
the
should I
hell?
keep talking?
Oh my!
That's
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
That's
I'm just
fucked up,
filming
man.
a video.
Okay. Well, I really need Matt here to
This is
hear
the
this
most.
one.
This is probably the most chaotic episode yet.
But I am not talking about.
Wouldn't have it any other way though.
I'm not talking about how all the events happen, right? Because Zach remembers it one way, Jake remembers it one way, Bruce remembers it one way, I remember it a different way. No one really knows, so we're not going to talk
We
about
could
that.
just tackle his opinion by saying that we remember it the same way.
You
Yeah,
could do that,
because we did
absolutely.
remember
And
the
that'd be
same
really
way.
good content. However, Jacob said in episode 19 of the podcast, I believe, that at the end of it, I felt no remorse, but he
You
felt
felt
bad.
I did feel
And
bad.
I can tell you right now, Matt, that was not true at all. Because do you remember the first thing I did as soon as we got back?
I don't remember.
I hopped in a Discord call with you, and I apologize personally.
That probably happened.
And it did happen. And you know what? I could probably say I felt the most bad out of everyone.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Jacob out here, my number
Lies.
one op.
Listen. Sometimes you just need an op in your life to recognize how much life is valuable.
And that's absolutely true.
You just made the point that every good story has a villain. Are
Exactly.
you the villain?
Oh no, I'm not the fucking villain. You know who it is? The woman. The one that started
very
the
vague.
spree. I'm not trying to say her name is why.
Oh.
Burston.
Redacted.
Oh, okay.
Her name's
Redacted.
Burston.
Okay.
Redacted.
You already said it once.
Did I say it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the
Kirsten.
episode, yeah.
Kirsten.
You still didn't say it right.
Tears.
Anyway,
you don't even know.
it doesn't matter. It
I
doesn't
don't really
matter.
give a
You know what?
shit.
And I'm just here to deny that. But I can say right now, there's also been other allegations like, hey, I'm a bad person.
You are a bad
I
person.
hate puppies.
You stomp puppies.
I-
You throw
actually,
little
I take- I
kittens
take
in the
money
river.
from charity.
You do? Yeah,
And
I see that.
I actually secretly hate all of you guys. And I continuously make sure to not.
Who's making all these allegations?
Jacob.
Yeah.
And I can tell you
I
right
posted
now,
on my
I can tell you-
r/at everybody
Yeah,
hates
he's always-
Ashton
he made
subreddit.
He made it a subreddit, and he's the only member on it. And I can tell you right now, everything he's
It's-
ever said is 100%
Zachary,
true.
you want to
Wait.
this is the
It's all
plot for
true.
Scream 6. This is literally the plot of Scream
Everything
6.
he's ever said is true.
Yeah, it is.
I'm-
Yeah.
You're an
Yeah.
atheist?
Well, I don't
No,
know.
no,
about
no,
that
no,
one.
no, no. I never said that.
Yeah, no.
He's
I
a
didn't
full
go that
blow.
far.
No, I've never gone that far.
You
He's
kill
Mormon.
puppies and throw kittens?
And I hate you guys.
Ashton's actually secretly Jehovah's
Well,
Witness.
I could have told you the last one
Yeah,
that you hate us. I mean, it's pretty.
I believe
pretty
hate's a
clear.
strong word.
it is a strong word.
It is a strong word.
That's why he's using it. That's why he's
Zing.
fucking using it, dog.
I thought you would say like, you strongly dislike.
Well,
Oh no, dude! If we were on Xbox 360 friends, he would block us all.
Yeah.
He
No,
would
he
put us on
fucking
block.
hates us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now you look like the bad guy. Maybe you didn't have remorse.
Morse.
I'm a hate listener. What can I say? And I just deceived you guys so I get on podcasts.
And then Ashton also, when we were not looking, put the oven on, and he put a lighter right next to it so it blows up.
That's absolutely true.
He put lighter fluid.
Sorry, I just want to get that out.
No, it's okay. It was needed. It was needed.
Thank you for that.
Did you guys hear about the fucking
I just touched on it.
shitty ass Moana remake live action they're doing?
Yeah, I did.
You doing one?
But
Yeah.
The Rock's gonna be in it, so that's kind of
Well,
cool.
because he was in the first one.
Yeah,
He
but-
played
He
Mao.
voice actor.
Right.
But they're doing a live action version.
Yeah, they do that with every Disney
remake.
movie
Yes,
nowadays.
but the
But,
difference
this
with
one's
those,
most like
this one came out like 5 years ago, and they're doing a remake in live action that's probably gonna be released like maybe a year, maybe 2 years from now.
But are you surprised?
Whereas no, I'm not surprised. But that's what I'm so sad. I was literally having a conversation with my sister yesterday about this, where I was like, like it's so sad that we kind of live in like we have like a middle ground generational gap where the 90s is what everyone's trying to pull from.
Look at that fucking.
And like,
They're lined up. They're gonna be shot to death.
What?
Zach is speaking, bro.
We're talking about Moana, and you're
Oh,
talking
I
about
know.
people getting shot.
Yeah, I am.
you had something important.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah, you
You
are.
should
right.
mute his mic. Mute his
You
mic
should mic.
for that.
Yeah,
Mute
do
his
it.
mic for
I'll
that.
just mute
Do
my
it.
mic.
No. Well, yeah, I agree with the Moana. Yeah, the Dwayne Johnson. Yeah. Hey, you should
Yeah.
fuck Dwayne Johnson.
Oh,
Yeah?
you want to?
Oh,
okay.
you want to? Oh, okay, Zachary.
All right. I mean, some would say that's gay, but you do you, I guess.
I'd say that.
I'm so gay. I just
God, I love. But no,
No, what?
it is pretty fucked up what they're doing, Zachary.
okay. So basically, what I was saying was, we're in like a weird generational gap where, in the 90s, everyone's still trying to pull from it and like just recreate those films or like just the culture from the 90s for this new generation by just repeating and remaking everything. Whereas we come from an era where we had the 90s to look back on and like, oh, look at all this fun pop culture genre stuff. And then this new age, like from 2010 onward, all these kids are now growing up with two versions of the same movie or like the same game or like whatever.
Right.
And I think that's just like, it's so trivial and like commercialized in that way.
I think, despite there being like an animated version of a movie and a live action one, like children still know which one's like the original and like which one is like the true one. You know,
Right,
what I mean?
but I feel like, but here's my thing is that I feel like kids growing up now are gonna be like more partial to the newer stuff. Because I even have people in my life that I've met who are like, I don't want to watch a movie from 1992. That's old. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm like 10 years older than, or 10 years younger than 1991. Like, what the fuck? You're calling me old because I
think you
watched a
gotta get
movie from like 10 years ago from when
gotta-
I was born?
You got to get rid of those people in your life. Number one.
I just think that mentality is so fucked. Like imagine like, okay, so Goodfellas, great fucking movie. Don't know why Jacob still hasn't watched it.
L. Jacob.
I've been meaning to watch it. I've been wanting to watch it.
That's a fucking that's like me. I've been meaning to read Berserk.
Yeah. Oh, there's a difference between fucking me and
yeah.
Goodfellas.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it,
I
Jacob.
love this.
Because fucking Goodfellas came out in 1990.
Oh,
That's 33
That's
years
crazy.
ago, bitch.
damn. My mom, when she gave birth to me in 2001, was like, damn, this motherfucker gotta watch Goodfellas now. This shit we gotta go watch this bitch.
But
Motherfucker, you've
back
had
to
this
the
book
point.
for like years.
So,
for
and
2
you had
years.
that movie for 21 years, bitch. Could have watched it at any point,
Wait,
but you didn't.
hold on.
I gave.
When did Berserk come out?
Actually, it came out a lot. It's
Came out in
older
the
than-
80s.
It came out in the 80s, Zachary.
Okay, but my point to
Okay.
counter that.
All right.
When did Jacob only came up with the fascination of Berserk probably like in the span of 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jacob's watched movies and has known about Goodfellas for a good 15 years.
Yeah. Guess what? You know why? I'm Irish blood.
What, were
I
you, like,
fucking
7
hate Italians.
Were
I
you
take-
7 years old when you found out about Goodfellas?
No,
It's around there, around the ballpark.
probably like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
You know, I starred in Goodfellas.
Yeah,
Who were you?
fucking big snort.
Just the idea of like Martin Scorsese's like he's like, okay, Ashton, you're there. And like they like passes Ashton's like the fucking Forrest Gump, but like JFK's like talking to Forrest Gump. It's like Ray Liotta. He's going up, he's like, hey, you're a good fella, and he walks away.
That was it.
That was it?
That
That
was
was the
my
scene?
that was
That was
my
your scene?
my role actually.
That's so awesome.
Who was the better director, me or Scorsese?
Scorsese.
That's a close one. You guys are so similar in so many ways,
Martin Scorsese,
especially in like the different shot compositions.
Oh yeah.
Scorsese's got age on you, so I'm gonna have to give it to him.
Okay.
Maybe once he's gone, maybe you get it.
He went up to that. She's like, Cool Ashton 2, my favorite one. Cool Ashton 3 was a real sentimental homage
Well, when he
to the
when he starred me as
to the character of Cool Ashton. I
When
need
he-
you in my Goodfellas movie.
when he starred me as the good fella,
Yeah.
that was actually his inspiration for filming Cool Ashton.
Ashton was originally supposed to be the taxi driver character. It was supposed to be fucking
I was-
another
I was
character.
I was gonna be the taxi.
And that's what Cool Ashton Fantastic
He was
Four is
supposed to
based
be
on.
he was supposed to be the main character's partner in the movie. He's like, man, that's fucked up. That guy, Martin Scorsese in the back wants to shoot that guy up, and that's cheating with his wife.
I
It's
loved
fucked
when
up.
you're.
You seen Taxi Driver, Ashton?
I have actually.
Okay, you just
Has
didn't-
Jacob?
I
no,
love
yeah,
Taxi
he
Driver.
has. It just didn't look like you really were fond of that joke that he made.
I didn't get it.
Yeah. So
Okay. Well.
I love Dune Baby Driver.
Me too, dude. I
Baby
love
Driver's
that
a
movie.
great fucking movie.
By the way, subscribe.
Baby Driver's such a great movie.
Go on, Jacob. Keep
Subscribe
talking.
to
Okay,
Ashton
right.
Movie
Keep talking
Review
about how
on
good the
YouTube.
movie is. No, I'm serious. Keep talking.
It's a good movie. Ashton, cool Ashton.
Okay, but Baby Driver is not realistic.
I mean, it's more realistic than Fast and Furious.
No, I'm saying the ending when he's on the edge of the
Oh.
garage.
Well, it's supposed to be like a fantasy type of thing towards the end.
Yeah, fantasy equals
That's why
non-realistic
he's
means
obsessed with, like,
equals bad
older
movie.
music.
Am I right?
Because it's like it's
That's
a thematic
how it
thing.
works.
Matt, what's your favorite movie?
Live action Moana.
Boss baby.
You know my favorite movie all time is
Yeah.
Monsters Inc. It's got everything.
That's-
It's got action. It's got romance. It's got.
Oh my god! When you said
comedy.
Monsters Inc., I was thinking of Monsters vs Aliens. and then the only thing I was thinking about was Blob with
It's a close
Seth
second.
Rogen.
Like in the commercial on Nickelodeon, where it goes wobbling, wobbling, wobbling. That one. I love that one.
Bro's lost it. Bro's lost
Bro
it.
is in the void right now.
No,
Bro's
don't pull
lost
it up. I'm gonna have to put it in the podcast. No, please.
Pull it up. Pull it. Put on a Twitch stream so you can't take the recording.
You guys can keep speaking.
Okay.
No. We're gonna keep watching.
Yeah, we're gonna watch you type. Interesting.
What's he typing?
He's trying to find the commercial.
Maybe it's not recorded.
Jacob, my favorite movie is Wolf of Wall Street and American Psycho.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Mr.
good
Sigma
pick.
over
Yeah,
here.
good pick.
Mr. Sigma.
Speaking of favorite movies, did you guys see the trailer? I'm just going back to old topics I had last week. Did you guys see the trailer for Marvel's Secret Invasion, that TV show with Nick Fury?
Did you see the Marvels teaser trailer?
No, I didn't. I avoided that.
I saw
Um,
it.
it's
I'm
bad.
interested.
What, the Secret Invasion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got worried. For a second.
I thought it was when I watched it. You haven't seen it? Oh my god! All right, well,
Ash, here's the thing. Matt.
Let Ashton talk.
Well, I'm curious.
what are your thoughts? Yeah, what are your thoughts?
That's about as far as I get with any Marvel movie
Okay.
nowadays. Is that I'm curious.
Well, it's a TV show.
oh, it's a TV
It's
show.
a miniseries. Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's all they're doing. Now.
Yeah, Marvel. I'm never really excited for Marvel anymore. I'm kind of excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, only because they said it doesn't set up anything, and they're just trying to end Guardians of the
The
Galaxy.
trilogy.
You mean they're trying to end Rocket Raccoon?
Yeah, they're killing.
He's gonna
They
die.
really
Yeah,
are
they're
gonna kill that
gonna- they're gonna-
motherfucker.
It's just like Matrix.
It's just like Matrix, really.
Thanks for the input, Matt.
I was also in that one.
Wait,
Well, I want to.
Wait, where were you?
I was the black dude. I don't know his name.
His name's Morpheus.
oh Morpheus.
I like the actor. I don't know the actor's name.
Oh,
Oh, wait, it's me.
Oh, it was me.
how'd you react when Keanu Reeves did that move? Where he goes.
You can't
Over
ask
the
him something
bullets.
that old.
I
He
went.
doesn't remember. He's been doing so many movies.
I was there. I was like on set. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. And
Well,
he
I
did it.
think.
You say jit crazy?
I said jit crazy, dude.
Oh my god.
Did you say jit off of Perk 30?
I said, bro, dub.
We need to get Karan on here.
No.
I was gonna suggest that. Speaking of which,
No, I'm not done with Secret Invasion. Not
oh,
done
sorry.
with that
Go
talk.
ahead. Go ahead, and I'll say my thing.
Anyways,
Hold on. He's speaking about Secret Invasion.
So Marvel's Secret Invasion. When I watched the trailer, I
the fuck are you putting voice memos on?
He's got to get a mic.
when I was watching the trailer for Secret Invasion, like I watched it once, and the first thing that went through my mind was I thought it was just so funny that old man Samuel L. Jackson is like, I'm the only one that can do this. I thought it was like just so fucking dumb. That's it. I just thought it was fucking stupid. Like it's just like it
You're heard
really
from the presses.
Marvel, like I remember when they brought that up like years ago in like their Marvel timeline. They were like, here's our lineup for the next 5 years, and they showed Secret Invasion. Everyone was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so cool. And then like when they found out it's just like a Samuel L. Jackson solo TV show with like a very minimal budget
Oh yeah,
they
because
have
people
such
are thinking like, oh, it's gonna have everybody. Iron Man's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Captain
well
America.
in the comics, yeah, it's got like all the characters. Secret
That's what people were
Invasion.
probably thinking about. was,
Yeah,
that
probably the most
superheroes.
significant thing of it's Secret Invasion / Secret Wars.
Yeah.
In Secret Wars,
Secret Wars is a little bit different.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, I feel like that's what they're probably gonna do, but it's just about to introduce the Skrulls because they fucked up the Skrulls.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, the last time they did that.
The Skrulls are such a complicated thing in the Marvel comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be like, they're like, oh no, we're good guys now, and then they'll have like a secret regime that's like we're religious zealots.
Yeah,
And
well,
then
I
they're
just
the bad
think.
guys.
Well, I don't think it's. I just think like because they introduced
Sorry, I forgot you guys don't
the.
read comics.
Yeah,
No
you
one
guys
reads
don't know what comics. They introduced the Creed in
Okay, we got
Marvel's Agents of Shield.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Kinda
That's how
remember
Phil
Creed. Oh, that's
Coulson
right, the
came back
Creed.
because
That's right.
they used like Creed blood
Oh.
or Creed. Yeah, Creed blood.
The band.
Yeah,
White
Creed
Room?
Van. Yeah, they used their blood to like synthesize his brain to like turn
Did
it
my
back
boy
on
just say
basically.
synthesize.
I'll tell you what, man. I don't know.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know jack about the comics
Yeah.
at all.
You
right?
don't know Jack?
Don't know jack.
You might be a redneck.
But I tell you what, man. I do like the idea of Nick Fury having PTSD and being schizophrenic and just killing a bunch of people because he's not sure if they're aliens or not.
Well, I think it's more of an interesting idea. If we didn't find out that Nick Fury scarred his eye because of a space cat.
Well, we're not going there. I'm not. I never
Listen,
said
the
that.
Marvels TV show, they just show a billion cats in the trailer. They just show literally like a billion cats,
Yeah,
and that was like a part of the trailer.
that's awesome.
I know.
Is it dead?
Ashton, you want to?
You have to press the
You
record
gotta
button.
press the.
Yeah, we're never seeing him again.
But
Take his-
yeah,
take
I
his
just thought
chair.
I'd bring that up really quick because it was a thing that came out like last week when I saw it. Yeah, now hit the red button again. There you go.
And then hit the red button again.
No, don't do it. 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 Don't. Did you?
No, he did.
Is it red on the thing?
It's
Alright.
good.
Okay, now you
Um,
can do it.
Okay, but
Now-
yeah,
now you're good.
but yeah, I mean, no, it's just like a thing that came out.
Flipping patties.
I don't know. It probably will be fine. I think the only thing that's come out recently from Marvel that I had any liking to was the Loki show, and then that's just because it was just fun and zesty.
Yeah,
So
that's all I can really ask for from Disney anymore is having a fun series. I'm really liking Star Wars right now because
W.
simply because like Mandalorian's out right now, and like that right now is I can just say it's just fun. It's just a fun series. I enjoy turning my brain off and just watching it. Right? It's just Star Wars. Andor changed the game though. I think Andor.
no,
was an incredible show.
Andor. That's the only piece of Star Wars content that I've liked since Disney acquired the brand, where I've actually this is like genuinely good.
because it showed that like you can
Well, that
be
and
like
Rogue One.
actually invested in like the characters and like kind of like how your problem with like Spider-Man was like he never had like any consequences to his actions,
Yeah.
and then Spider-Man 3 happened and like he did. It was a good movie, and like Andor is full of people having consequences to their action. I love that.
Right. Well, I think it's also interesting because Andor brought back sort of just more interesting topics in the Star Wars universe besides just like lightsabers and Jedis in the Skywalker lineage.
Sure.
Like they brought back just general politics and how the world worked.
Yeah, and it doesn't like spoon feed you the story of it pretty much, which I'm okay. I'm all right with having like both.
He's fine being babied and being spoon fed.
No, I think it's okay to have especially with Star Wars with how big it is and how many people are into it. It's okay to cater to both
Yeah, I
audiences,
agree.
you know?
No, yeah, I agree. It's just it's a matter of I think the biggest problem was it was for a long time just I feel like Star Wars is starting to find its voice again.
Yeah, for sure.
Because for a while it was kind of just well, the prequels happened and a majority of people hated those. And so they were like, well, what are we going to do? The opposite of the prequels. So let's just make Star Wars fun again. And then it got too outlandish and people started and they had no plan and people started hating on it again. So they were like, okay, well, we got to take it back to square one. So if they don't want this bombastic Skywalker stuff, you guys keep saying that you want more smaller scale stories. Let's give you Mandalorian. And then that show has
My arm's tired. Your turn.
that show has sailed up and down in terms of
You gotta
quality.
Yeah.
The show has sailed up and down in terms of quality, in my opinion.
Best
you know,
buds.
some I think
I agree.
yeah, you know, but and like Boba Fett is whatever. And
Sure.
Oh no! Stop saying Bo. It's the book.
oh,
Boba
the
Fett?
book of Boba Fett. My
Dumbass.
bad. Yeah. Obi-Wan fucking trash. I'm like severely disappointed
There
about that
was
show.
like 2 scenes in the whole show that I actually really liked, and they were the only ones with Obi-Wan and Darth Vader.
Yeah,
that was
but
it.
that's the and that's the like kind of the ironic nature of that is that the only 2 exciting parts in the show are when they're interacting, and yet canonically they're supposed to not have seen each other for like 20 years.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of different arguments about that. I don't really care so much about that part because there's a lot of things George Lucas put and said,
Yeah.
which cause consequences. Like in the entirety of Clone Wars, I don't think Anakin ever meets Grievous because of one line said in the prequels.
Well, yeah, but that's why they have the Star Wars TV show to kind of like bridge the gap. That's literally the excuse for the prequels is that you know, everything that you don't see from like episode 2 to episode 3 is like bridged in
I'm saying, but
between.
because of one line he said, like where he's like first meets him, he's like, "You're taller than I expected." He doesn't ever meet
Right.
Grievous in the entirety of every season of the Clone Wars,
yeah,
which is like, that's ridiculous. Like, but you know, it is what it is. Like I could get.
but I feel like that's like a smaller thing instead of like
Right, but it's like-
because for me when I was watching the show and I was like I knew that Darth Vader was coming back, I was like they could have done this in like a way where it's like way more interesting, and because like I feel like what they did was they tried to give the fans like the exciting parts that they think they wanted and didn't really want to like make anything that was like had any real sort of substance. They tried a little bit with like the PTSD thing that Obi-Wan was going through, but like besides that, like once that was over within like the next 2 like the first 2 episodes, then it was like, okay, well now he's just like an old man and he's gotta like learn how to use the Force again, and it's like, and then he beats fucking Darth Vader at the end with rocks, like it was like, okay.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that and there you go. That's the general audience for the show.
I just don't think there's any problem with it.
I just think, okay, well, here's the thing. There's inherently, if that's what you want from it, there's inherently not a problem. But from what I want, it's not, there's not too much of like Obi-Wan didn't really have much development in the show. The only reason why the show existed was to show, you know, Darth Vader and him. Like that was the whole reason why the Obi-Wan show existed. In the beginning, you know, I was thinking like, oh, Obi-Wan's just going to be in the fucking desert, like going on an adventure on his own, while also struggling with the fact that he's the number 1 wanted Jedi in the galaxy. And then you could have like a side plot with Darth Vader that doesn't involve Obi-Wan at all. But the fact that they brought them together is like kind of ruins it for me, because there was no reason to do that. They could have had them going on their own adventures. Like I think I've said this before. I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast, but Obi-Wan going on his own adventure, trying to like rediscover himself. Like I think that's fine. But like just don't include Vader. I mean, he's supposed to be on Tatooine for a reason, to save Luke or to watch over Luke, and him not being, you know, him just like ditching Luke to go save Leia was kind of like, okay. There's just like a lot of problems with that narrative. And then like with Darth Vader, I think the better story they could have went with was just like, because the whole reason he has like hatred for Obi-Wan, like that's his whole thing. So like he takes it on all the Jedi by like killing them and stuff. So like just literally give him a storyline where he's like trying to desperately look for Obi-Wan, and just is unsuccessful at it, and that makes him even more angry and more pissed off, and like builds his rage even more, like a fucking child that he is. So
Yeah, man, I don't know. I think everyone can have has their own different headcanon of like what would be best for any different show or movie or anything like that. But I think right now, I think we should just be glad that we're getting like Star Wars content like consistently, and like I think that's a good point. And I think with it being so broad and there's different shows like Andor or Mandalorian or even like The Bad Batch, which I heard isn't even that bad. I haven't watched it yet. I only watched the first season. But it's like it's shown that like Star Wars can be taken serious in different moments. And I think Star Wars has surprised me a lot more than like something like Marvel has in terms of like genuineness and like of good content. I think
Right.
So.
I'm not asking for like a gritty Star Wars narrative.
No, but
I'm just asking for something that's a bit more that isn't lacking in a lot of substance or just anything that
maybe
you know.
the Star Wars game.
Jedi Order.
Dude, I'm so
Fallen
excited.
Orders.
I am so excited.
You want grit? Cal Kestis.
bro? That new game looks sick.
I know. I want it so bad.
I love the Unleash game. The Jet.
That's a good game. They're all good Star Wars. Even the Lego Star Wars games are gas.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I feel like I just ruined this episode.
We only have like 8-9 more minutes, right? Does it
No,
matter
we
to
got
leave
like
at
20
6:30?
minutes. We got like 20
Really?
minutes, yeah. Yeah.
I know you are busy.
I feel like I
I
just,
always am.
I know.
Well,
yeah, I
no,
feel
no,
like I
no.
just ruined this episode with that whole tangent.
Hey, guess what though?
You didn't ruin it. I was interested in it.
What do you? You may not have an opinion on this, but I put it in the group chat about the about the Chris from Mr.
God.
Beast.
Oh,
He's
God.
trans now.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Chris Strand.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I don't watch Mr. Beast. So
I don't
know
either.
shit.
I don't
Okay,
either.
Matt. Okay, Matt. I'm gonna have to do this thing. Okay, Matt. What do you know about the Chris thing?
Give a shit.
What do you know about the Chris thing? Because it was your topic. What do you know about the Chris thing?
I thought you guys would know more about it.
All I
So you
know-
were just asking. You
Yeah.
didn't even have like a take on it. You were just asking if we.
Well,
knew.
I
Zachary,
thought of it
It's
as
better he did not have a take for it.
What'd you say?
Bro, I don't know who Chris is. I just know he's trans now, and I don't care.
I don't really care as well.
I watched something because Matt said it was a topic, so I wanted to be informed. Chris was the best friend. Well, he still is the best friend of Mr. Beast. God, I'm just fucking.
Zachary,
Do we wanna do
just
something
don't. Let's just do something
Chris
else.
is the best
Let's
best friend of
just-
Mr.
Zachary,
Beast,
Zachary,
and so
just
basically
stop.
what happened was
I have other content if we
He's
wanna move on.
been apparently
I have other
struggling with his
content.
sexuality for a little while now. Before he was bi, now he's trans. He had a wife and a daughter, and now he's not with the wife because obviously he's not a man anymore. He's
Yeah.
a woman.
Comments?
And a lot of
Concerns?
of
Subscribe? Hit the
the
bell?
online vitriol against him is the fact that one, he left his wife and kid and all this stuff, which he didn't do, and like they're going off on him because they're trying to make like a storyline. Like there was like this one clip going around where like it was like a TikTok of Chris. He identifies with any pronoun, by the way, so you can't offend him.
All right.
But so he basically is like shifting in like his seat,
Okay.
like while they're doing like a live stream or whatever.
Yeah,
with
the
Mr.
unboxing.
Beast. Yeah, something like that. And he just he shifts in his seat, and then they like cut to like a Mr. Beast reaction in like the same shot, and Mr. Beast is just kind of just like
Uncomfortable.
it's the one moment in the whole podcast when he's not like smiling or not podcast, but
Video.
stream, and it's like if you have ever streamed, you can't. It's not like a video where you can cut together like the most exciting and energized moments. You're gonna have some downtime where you're just kind of like zoning out or whatever. And then so basically, there's just this whole back and forth going on. He's being attacked by the community and stuff like that on Twitter and a bunch of shit. And people are like leaking DMs, just like calling him, just like a bunch of bullshit, whatever.
I keep seeing people say the Carl effect, and I
Oh,
don't know what that means. I genuinely don't know what that means.
So the Carl Jacobs, he's basically the Bruce of the group.
Yeah.
So he's like he's a very zesty character.
But is he actually zesty?
He wears like zesty clothing. Like,
But is he
very just like outlandish, like bizarre clothing? Where he looks like the stretchy guy from Sky High.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah. So they're like, oh, because Carl entered the mix and is like super provocative in what he wears and how he presents himself. They're like, oh, he had an effect on Chris, and that's why Chris is the way he is now.
Yeah.
And that's their whole
everybody's
thing.
like, oh, the Carl effect.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
really
like, what
fucking
the hell
stupid.
does that even
It's
mean?
really fucking dumb. But now they're like, they just talk. They're just talking shit about Chris, and he just keeps going on. Like he's like fighting the power, essentially. Just basically going on. The most recent thing he did was he posted like his like paycheck that he got from Mr. Beast, which was like $1 million.
Okay.
And he like literally posts it, and he's like, "Well, have a good day." Basically, like, "Well, have a good day to all you trolls." Whatever, you know.
I saw Sneako made a comment.
Listen,
Sneako came
Dude,
up.
he just keeps coming back.
Sneako made a comment about
He just
it
keeps
all.
coming back. What did he say, man?
Well, you know he has to say something like kind of crazy to get back into the mix.
Well, because Ashton, who's Sneako? Let's see if you paid attention. This is
Bro.
podcast trivia. Who's Sneako? Based on what we've said, who's Sneako?
I don't know exactly who Sneako is.
okay.
I just know like who cares?
Yeah.
Like it's just like dude, this internet drama thing is like I don't know how people could ever be invested in it because
Agreed.
it's like people find out about this like random story about this person they have no idea about, and then all of a sudden they're whole invested in this like person they still have no idea
Yeah.
about. They only know this one thing.
Yeah, that's why this podcast exists, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because
Well, Sneako was taking alpha move. That was his take, was to be alpha. Do you know what that means?
Oh. Okay.
Basically, he told Mr. Beast that Mr. Beast is being a bad friend by allowing Chris to go down the path that he's going down.
He's not his fucking dad. He's
Hey.
not him. Like, it's not-
That's what Sneako said.
Chris is his own man or woman or whatever the fuck he is or she is.
All right.
So it doesn't
Yeah,
fucking
all right,
matter.
All right.
But getting back to the whole
Sorry,
thing.
I hear
yeah,
Chris
so,
and I think
so
male name.
the
Yeah.
reason why we do like the current event stuff going on with like the internet personalities and whatever
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why.
is because if we didn't do that,
Then we can't put Sneako in the podcast.
yeah,
name.
we can't put Sneako in the podcast title. We also
You should anyways.
yeah. We also we just can't like really speak on anything. Because what are we gonna talk about?
Well, we just talked about Marvel or Star Wars for half an hour.
Dude, never mind.
Oh.
Saying
We just talked about Star Wars for half an hour.
Yeah, but that's not funny. Ashton.
Provocative.
That's not provocative.
Come on, Sneako.
Come on,
Ashton.
Sneako.
Sneako in your mind.
Come on, Ashton. Hit the gritty.
All right,
Hey, what
guys.
about our boy?
Hit the gritty,
all right,
Ashton.
Andrew
guys.
Tate.
Hit the gritty.
All right, guys. Hairline test. Hairline time. Hairline test.
I mean, mine's already up, so yeah.
It is, sorry.
Hey,
All right, tier list. Who's got the worst hairline?
Here we go. Tier list.
Tier list.
You already know I'm going bald first.
Yeah.
I don't want you to
Honestly,
go bald.
I
though.
really don't want you to go
Maybe,
bald
Ashton.
though,
but guess what? When you're old,
Matt. That's literally not
You
recording
should-
anything when you're pointing it this way.
you should get this
Yeah.
where you like shave the top hair and then you leave the hair on the sides. That'd be so
Dog.
hard.
So
No,
he
no,
gets
it's
the
illicit,
what
so-
kind of cut is that? Is that the
toilet
Dale-
bowl
the-
fucking.
Yeah.
That's the Dale cut.
Yeah, that's what my grandpa has.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, I learned a new
Just,
term
Ashton,
today.
Just accept your fate when it does.
Yeah.
No,
when
you
it
just
does
shave it
happen.
clean off.
I
Once
learned-
once it starts thinning too
Listen,
much on the
you
top.
got this. You have your little goatee, so
You'll be
what?
fine. You'll
Yeah,
be fine.
If you have facial, you're fine.
I learned a new term today.
What?
A new slang word.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
boy.
Or words.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
It's called a silver fox. Do you know what a silver fox is? Maybe
yeah,
one
so
day.
yeah, silver fox is it's when you like rock like the when the hair starts coming in on the sides or whatever.
No.
It's
Silver
gray hair,
fox.
isn't it?
Yes,
It's this old man that has gray hair. And that he
correct.
wants
It's
to
an
fuck.
old man that has a head full of hair,
Yeah.
and it's what old ladies call like a handsome man because like when he's called a silver fox because he's got like obviously hair
Silver,
Like a
all
Paul
on him.
like a Paul Newman.
Yeah, and he's like
Paul
he's
Newman
like,
was a
he's like
sexy man.
sexy because he has hair at like.
You
70
remind me
years
of a
old.
lot of like
What
a young
old
Paul
ladies
Newman.
retirement
Ashton.
center are you going to learn the silver fox slang?
Well, one of my buddies called a man walking by with a full head of hair that was fully white a silver fox.
Listen, where's your buddy going to?
I don't know.
All right,
'Cause-
let's do a hair tier list, haircut, hair trim tier list.
Hair trim?
Yeah. So like, who's got the best trim?
Listen, I'm just saying that.
I haven't had a cut in a few months, so I might be out of this.
Okay, Jacob.
But we also account for style,
Okay.
trim.
Other way. All right.
I'm just
What the hell's that on your neck?
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Sequoia.
360, Zachary.
360. Turn your fucking head around 360 now.
Okay. Good enough.
I don't. I feel like Matt is like with your hairstyle. I think it looks good on you, but like
I'm happy you changed it from what you had before.
Yeah.
The way you just would always slick it to the side, always.
But I'm not gonna lie, you're very,
rough.
very close to looking like a Lego hairpiece. Like someone can just like. I'm not saying you look like that.
No, I'm trying to understand. I thought the
Like-
Lego piece was like a side part.
There's multiple
There's
Lego
multiple.
hair
I'm-
pieces.
Oh,
you remind me
oh.
of, like a Pacific one. Or like,
Oh, I thought you were
some-
talking basic Lego
No,
piece.
no,
I was
no.
like, I thought you had a side part.
like someone just like could take your fucking hair off, and you have like a little like Lego man fucking.
Okay, you
stuff
gotta
on.
show me after, or you can show me now.
Oh,
you
no,
could
I
definitely
shouldn't.
do that with my hair, but that's just because I style it.
It's
Yeah.
it's just how your hair looks because it's like this is very like rectangular, like your forehead, so it reminds me
Yeah.
of like
Oh,
Lego hair.
Like he's
piece.
got like a helmet hair.
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's the Lego hair helmet piece.
Yeah, you don't have Lego hair, Ashton.
No, you got the.
But
You got like 40-year-old man hair.
That- you look like you're like the
Do you have thin
contractor.
hair? Can I feel your hair? Yeah, it's pretty thin. Oh, your hair's thin.
Yeah.
You should try Keeps.
No, no,
This podcast
no.
is sponsored
We're
by
not.
Keeps.
It's not
Matt,
sponsored.
we can get lawsuit.
Wait, why?
That's why we did the trial sponsor.
Yeah,
with
we had to say
Liquid Death.
trial in
Oh,
the beginning.
okay. Trials.
No, but I don't want to. I don't want to have to make a whole thing.
Hello, keeps. We like to keep your hair. We kept.
Yeah, Ashton says he has something for us. All right.
I thought it was a gun. They just gonna shoot
I'm
us
here
all.
to fulfill my last goal on my agenda. And that is to change the game.
Oh,
Ashton's like
Perfect
Moses.
timing.
He was in the valley, and then God was a fiery
All right,
bush.
are you guys ready for this? It's a little game. Little game.
It's called.
If you
it's
guys
called,
are ready.
It's called Flappy Bird.
you know what's funny? This is gonna be the one episode Ashton doesn't listen to because he's on it.
That's true. So I have a list here of suggestions to improve the podcast, and I want you guys. I want you guys to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 how likely you are to implement them.
Wait, before
Can
we
I
go.
just make a comment?
Wait, before we
Okay,
do that,
go ahead.
I have one more topic.
Ashton, I want you to know that I really like this idea. By the way.
It's really quick. We're really quick. So, podcast update. A lot of the trending topics we talked about. Sneako. Now Mr. Beast. A lot of these like recurring figures on the podcast. One of them was the mix with iDubbbz and Creator Clash 2. Ashton, what do you know about that from the podcast?
It's a bunch of dudes.
All right, good. So basically,
point.
The most recent Creator Clash drama is that it isn't for charity or isn't just for charity. Basically, what has been found out is that the fighters they get rewarded purses or contract payouts that they get for the fights, right? Which is understandable. People are taking like 6 months off of like creating videos, making money to actually do this stuff to perform in the ring. Doing all the training and
fuck
stuff
off
takes a
your
lot of
phone.
time.
Sorry.
Listen.
I am listening. I hear
but-
you talking about Creator Clash.
but
and how they're
basically-
getting rewarded.
So all the fighters get purses for like fighting and training.
Yeah.
However, like the whole thing, the promotion wasn't advertised like that, and even in the first one, it wasn't advertised like that. They just kept saying that it was for charity. So, and that's all they would say about it. So like, and then they kept going on, basically being like, saying that nobody was like. They were just doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Like nobody was getting paid for it. It was all for charity. All the proceeds, everything was going straight to whatever foundation they were giving it to. So like the biggest drama is that in the contract of the event, it can be found that the net profits that are taken from the sales, basically they split them up with all the 24 fighters, and then the remaining gross is what is given to the foundations. So basically, they pay the fighters up front, and then and then they have to pay off the fighters with the ticket sales, and then whatever gross is remaining is what's given to those foundations. So it's not like when they come up with like the total that they raised, that's not the total that's going to the foundations. That's the total from the event, and then it's divided up to those 24 fighters and staff. And somebody did the math from basically how much each fighter should be getting paid for this event, and it's $60,000 per fighter. So $60,000 times 24, and account for staff too. Then the remainder is like however much is left based on the ticket sales. So that's the biggest drama to come out of the event recently after
The
poor
Froggy
man Froggy Fresh getting kicked out of the event. What are your thoughts on that, Ashton?
Well, how much did they raise?
Well, it's not out yet. The event
They
hasn't.
haven't done it yet.
Yeah, the event.
How much did they raise the first time?
I don't know.
It was They claim that the sales, like in terms of total gross, were more than any boxing event done by like these influencer boxing things. But again, that's without taking into account the fighters' pay and the staff and all that stuff. So it's just the gross sum of everything. So I think it's somewhere around like I don't God knows how much, probably like I have no idea, like maybe 100. I'm just gonna say $1 million in total, like gross.
Well, because if they paid the fighters $60,000 each, that's about like $1.4 million.
Yeah. So
there's no way they lost money on it.
no, but I'm sure it wasn't as much as they claim it to be.
1.4.
Mm.
4 0.
But yeah. Anyway, that's just the recent drama. Forgot to bring it up
I
last
don't
week.
know. Until they release how much they made off of it, I mean, who cares? But like,
I don't have the numbers right in front of me, so
if money's being donated to charity, does it matter? Like, why do people complain so much about that?
because it matters because they're promoting it as a strictly charity event where like everybody's just doing it because they want to and not because they're getting paid for it or anything. And so like people are, giving money to this event with that in mind and not knowing that their money's going to the creators and the fighters and everybody involved as well as the charity, like the remainder.
Just
being
give
for
it
the
to charity,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Right.
Just give it to charity.
Charity.
In my opinion, I think that's fine.
How did they find out that they were? How did they find out that the fighters are being paid? Who said that?
It's in the contract.
Yeah.
The contract that's available.
And how did this person calculate how much math or how much they need paid?
It's something having to do because they took the 24 fighters and then they like divided it by, there was like a sum for the purse for like just the money that was given to hold the event, like that they were needed to like staff the event and stuff. So they just like calculated it based on how many fighters were involved and stuff like that.
So is it like kind of just like money used to like supply the event and like run it then?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't really find anything wrong with that. If you're like funding the event through the money raised and then using the rest to donate to charity, I don't really see anything wrong because no one's really gaining anything from it other than the charity, of course.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't know. It's like the same thing with whole Mr. Beast. It's
like
just not
he
uses the money to fund his next videos.
Right, but yeah, the whole thing is that like whereas Mr. Beast is actually giving $1 million to charity,
Well, sure.
The difference with this being is just that it's not as much as they could be giving or that they're advertising that they're giving.
Yeah.
That's the big issue. But yeah. Go ahead. I derailed the podcast again. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Say something. Say something funny.
Do your thing. Say something funny. Do your thing. Do your thing.
I want to hear your updates.
My suggestions. So like I said, rate on a scale of 1 to 10 of how likely you think you are to
Is one of them eating during the podcast?
yeah, actually. I'll just take that one off right now.
So most likely.
How likely you are to implement them, okay?
Okay.
So it kind of starts off with a little more specific ones like me personally, and then it gets more broader about from like what fans from the community want.
Oh,
to do,
okay.
I took full.
I love our fans.
I know. I love
Shout out
fans.
to the 3 fans.
Hey. There's 6.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right, number 1. This one was Matt. Do you remember the episode where you had to leave early?
That's like every episode.
Yes.
Did you listen to it?
I did not.
So you don't know what Zach talked about afterwards?
I think they told me. I just don't remember, and I think I laughed at whatever they told me they talked about. I think they talked about like one topic, and it was I don't remember what the topic was.
I can tell you the topic. It was about Zach doing his taxes.
Yeah, it was that.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can tell you right
like
now,
20
that story
minutes.
was boring.
Damn.
Did you even listen to it?
I listened to the whole thing. I'm like, why am I listening about this dude doing his taxes?
This really doesn't help my ego with this podcast either. I feel like I've
so
just
maybe
been so
it is
boring.
good I left.
So
Listen to a boring story.
Oh my god.
my suggestion number 1 is don't talk about taxes.
Yeah, we'll most likely
I can
do
confirm that'll never happen again.
That'll never happen again. We
This
apologize.
one, I think it's changed a little more
10 out of 10 never happen again.
since I wrote it. And it says Matt / Jacob points the mic towards their mouth.
What'd you say?
Matt/Jacob points the mic towards their mouth.
Oh, okay.
I think that's gotten better. So
Yeah, it's gotten better.
yeah,
To be fair.
yes, but that was a different time when I wrote that.
Okay.
Next one, I think you should have more like an official ending. You know, like shouting out all your stuff and like that, but like, because it seems like sometimes it kind of just cuts off, and like
No.
I sometimes wonder if did my podcast freeze, and then nope, it's actually just over.
Well, we kind of cut.
No.
But we kind of do that because well, last episode it was just because we did do kind of an outro and then we rambled for a little bit and then Matt was like, "Oh, we gotta go," so then we just cut it and I just thought it was funny to just end it like that.
Okay.
But
I know.
But if that's what you want,
That's a good suggestion.
that's
I mean,
a good suggestion.
I listen to the Tiny Meat Gang podcast a lot, and they always start and end their podcast the same way with like a song, and they just like play the song or whatever. So that's not something we
it's
have
not
to
a
do.
song.
But
It's an intro
it's
and
like
an
an
outro.
but it's the same like.
Well, they have like a tune that
Right,
plays
it's a tune.
while they're introing, like because they do a bonus like episode for their members on their website.
Right.
To really piss off Ashton, now we make 10 seconds of silence now. This is for our 9/11 viewers.
I wasn't born yet.
Peter, I remember that time. No worries.
All right, because now it gets a little more like
Personal.
general and it's not specific. All right.
Oh, personal.
I fucking hate you.
Okay, so this next one is I think you guys should only talk about local news here in Florida. Talk about things that go on in your lives. Think about local things.
No.
Like,
Oh, I thought you were just talking about like watching Fox 5.
No,
Dude,
maybe.
because I was watching that last night. I went to a Japanese restaurant and they had Judge Judy on. I was like, oh yes, Judge Judy on a Japanese
Fine.
restaurant. I was watching it and then it just stopped and then they put on the news and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I started watching the news. I was like, holy shit, this shit's like TikTok.
Yeah.
Like a news story wraps up in like 2 minutes and then there's another one.
Who the hell's that?
There were like three
Answer
three
it.
different
Answer it.
shootings.
No! You should have answered it.
No, dude, they're gonna get my social security.
Oh, from your phone number?
Yeah,
There were like
it's the same thing.
There were like 3 different shootings when I was like in the course of like 5 minutes when I was watching the
That's
news.
why you should talk about local news.
Okay, good point. Yeah, 10 out of 10. We'll try to
Only
do
talk about it, nothing else.
that. I don't know. Okay, 7 out of 10. I
So
don't
this
think we-
one actually was suggested from Jacob. He talked to me about it after one of your podcasts.
I don't remember anything.
He was like very heated about it too. He was like very specific.
I
He's like,
fucking hate
his,
that.
no, his suggestion was to never have women on the podcast.
When
ever.
was this?
It was after one of the episodes. Jacob was talking to me. He's like, bro, I hate women. I think we should never have on the podcast because
Well,
they're
it makes sense why he left his paid actress girlfriend back at his place
It
instead of
does.
actually being
And
here.
I think
She was supposed to show up today.
I think she.
Well, she had homework to do.
Yeah, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. I don't know.
Jacob, ghosts don't have homework
Yeah,
to do.
come on, Jacob. Come on. Anyways, good point. Jacob, I think this is all a ploy. I think
okay.
you are trying to put off.
Sequoia? Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you're trying to
go
put
for-
off Sequoia being on
Hi,
the podcast
Sequoia.
by saying, "Oh, she's
Hi,
a woman,
honey.
and I don't want women on the
Hi,
podcast."
honey. Hey, get off the fucking screen! Hi, honey. Hi, Sequoia.
You know what's weird about that is he actually gave that suggestion right after you guys talked about having her on the podcast. I think it was real convenient.
They're not even listening to you. They're not even.
No, no,
listening.
no, go ahead,
listening.
go ahead,
We are
go ahead.
listening about
Yeah,
women.
you already said his point.
I was trying to make a joke of how Jacob's girlfriend isn't real again.
Oh, I was just saying he added the suggestion as soon as you guys talked about like possibly having her on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
After he was like, bro, she can't be on. We can never have women on this podcast. And it was weird because he said he just thought that women weren't funny enough, which I thought was messed up.
that does sound like
But like, I'll tell you what, dude. I also don't think you should have women, but not because they're not funny.
I just fucking hate women. That's my personal.
No, I think they're too funny. I think that's the problem. I think women are too funny, and I think it
Who's
would
the
just put you guys
funniest
in.
women, Ashton?
So moving on to the next one.
Can you name one funny woman?
Name one and name their joke.
Oh yeah, you like women? Name all women.
Name all women.
Okay, this next one. Each person has 1 hour of stand up that they just did.
Oh no.
So
An
so-
hour?
So what you're wait, hold on. So what you're saying is we each record a single podcast. and just release it throughout the week.
Pretty much.
Are you
yeah.
are you the audience for each one? You're
Sure.
like-
Why not? I could do that.
It cuts back to like a shit ton
I'll
of
sit on
empty
the couch.
tables.
No, just a shit ton of cloned Ashtons.
I think
Good bit.
And I think it'd really help you guys with your bit of your improv, and I think that'd be good.
This idea, you're at like some bar and it's like you cut back to the camera. It's a sea of Ashtons going like they all like do the same shit at the same time. Like woo, and they go,
It's
yeah.
like it's like in Wii bowling when
Yeah,
like you throw it,
insane.
and they all just jump
Ah.
and spin.
I didn't expect you to come with some fire material.
You guys
for
haven't
this
rated how
podcast,
like
actually.
likely you are to implement them. So
not likely
Oh.
that that's comedy stand up.
okay,
Dog.
what
I'm gonna be
about the
honest
what
with
about the
you.
woman one?
I'd say not likely either because I think Mia wants to come on the podcast.
Yeah, not likely.
Well,
as
because I have beef with her, so I need to settle
Oh
that.
yeah, be careful. She'd be too funny.
Name a joke that Mia said.
I don't know, man. I probably couldn't because I'm not that funny.
Matt, name a joke that Mia said.
Does it have to be funny?
I mean, Ash is the one saying that women are
Too
relevant.
funny. I'm sorry.
Well, I recently got bitten by a mosquito,
Yeah.
and he bit me right on the eye. Right?
Damn.
He bit me right on the eye in the middle of the
It's
night.
fucked up.
And I told Mia that I killed the mosquito because I saw my blood on the wall. You know, mosquitoes, when you hit them and kill them, they don't squirt out blood.
Yeah.
So that's definitely from a human, and it was me. And the next thing she said was, he sucked you.
Did she do that? Did she do that too? Like the lick on the lips and stuff?
No, but she just ended it
Oh.
as he sucked you.
Did you like kick her out of the apartment after that?
It wasn't in person.
Oh.
It was over text
And then
message.
she hanged up.
Did you block her after that?
Okay, so scale on 1 to 10. What?
That was pretty funny.
No. Scale of 1 to 10. What's the likelihood of you implementing no women, banning women?
Giving an applause to that joke.
Not likely, dog.
Okay.
We have like
Highly likely.
I think
highly like.
only for the people that matter.
Agreed.
Like you'd ban them from the podcast, the ones that matter. Is that what you're saying?
Can we have a
No,
photos
we're
of all
making
the banned
exceptions.
people we have?
You're making exceptions for the ones that matter.
Yeah, just the ones that matter. Like
Okay.
like ones that have like lore in the podcast. Like I have beef
Yeah.
with Mia that's like confirmed. So.
Sure. So this one kind of follows up like how you said you have beef with Mia. I think there should be more drama between you guys. I think you
I
guys should
fucking
have,
hate you, man.
Yes, more of that. Start more beef. Start more
Okay.
personal beef. And then you should each have your own different podcast with one another person, so you can talk trash about the other one.
That is not gonna happen.
There's
We're
no way
too
that's-
lazy.
There's
Probably a
there's no way.
one.
That,
We're too lazy to remember the timeline of
oh
drama.
yeah, there's no way we're gonna have like a separate podcast from each other.
No.
I don't know. I love it when you guys talk trash about me. I think there should be more.
Everybody's
something
a
like that.
villain.
Jacob, you're fat.
Yes.
Jacob,
I'm not like I'm at my skinniest. I'm like at 150. No, not 150. 145.
He took that so literally.
I took that. No, no, dude.
It's working.
Dude,
It's working.
it's working.
Okay, so
It's
we're gonna
working.
give that one a 10.
Let's give that
That's
one a
obviously
10.
working.
No, no,
He said
Matt.
I'm 158.
no. I'm 145.
There's
I'm
no
145.
way.
There's no fucking way you're 145.
How tall are you?
I'm 100.
I'm almost
Matt, you have a scale
I'm
in here?
100.
I don't have a scale in here, but I can tell you right now, you're not
100.
140.
No.
I'm not 140. I'm joking.
I think I'm
I'm
140 on a good day.
trillion.
Really?
Yes. And there's no way you're 140. You're only 5 pounds heavier than I am. Ain't no way.
You're definitely like 330.
Last time I weighed myself, it was like 145.7.
Yeah.
When
you-
was the last time you weighed yourself? Like 3 years ago?
Last week.
What the fuck? No, there's no way.
I'm
I
just-
need it. I
Dude,
need it.
you were
Did you
leaning
eat?
on the scale a weird
Was
way.
it in the morning?
No. It's one of those like. Have you? It's one of the.
He stood on his phone. The scale on
No,
the phone.
no. I don't even know who he's referencing. I'm looking at it the same way. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. The fuck are you on about, dog?
You don't know that meme?
No, I don't know what the fuck you're on.
Dude, he's got the scale app on his phone and he stands on his phone.
You just said. All I heard you say was the scale on the phone. I was like, what are you talking about? The scale on the. He put the phone on the scale. What the fuck are you on about? No, it was on
The
the
scale app.
the scale.
And you
Actually,
stand on
I'm
your
looking at
phone
you the
and
same way.
He
I
breaks his phone.
Oh, it's so funny. You're laughing, huh?
That's like a joke a woman would
Bro,
make, dude.
calm, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay.
fucking cramp in my groin.
Hey, don't stop taking a sneak peek. guys. Okay. All right, you guys ready for the next one?
Dog.
My groin.
Matt, have you ever had a cramp from laughing? What is this man on?
I've not.
No.
It's too
Yeah.
funny.
Maybe. I've cried.
I've cried.
Sorry.
Jacob, how are your knees?
Bad.
Okay, moving on.
Wait, how are we gonna implement that?
I give it a 10 because you guys already started it.
The bee's knees.
Yeah.
well, and it really rains home.
I fucking
to-
hate your hairstyle.
It's just the truth comes out. That's all it is.
I don't care.
If we were more brutally honest, with each other, yeah, that would probably happen a lot more. The thing is that like
I love these guys.
our most
don't like
hostile episode was episode. Our most hostile episode was
I hate
episode
you guys.
7 when we were really battering at each other's heads, and that's because we had nothing to talk about, and that's when we were at our most hostile.
That's the best. That's the con.
So I think the thing we got to do is just we can't show up with topics.
All right. So scale of 1 to 10.
That's 0.
All right, 0.
0 is just gonna be like
So-
nice.
Next one.
Jacob doesn't want his feelings hurt every week.
This
so
next one.
-1.
This was more from like the community.
Okay.
And it's that.
on our subreddit.
Yeah. Everyone leaves the podcast except me. It's just me.
Oh.
And I'm the only one on the podcast.
All right.
And
Now
then-
let's leave. Now let's go.
And it's just me and my thoughts for.
Let's go.
Welcome, guys, to Ashton's podcast. Here, let me move in the center of the camera. Ashton's night. All right. So today's episode is going to be about my struggles in college. You know, I'm an engineering student right now, and I know everyone's kind of relating to that, and I just kind of want to talk about why it's kind of not worth it, you know? Let's see. What else? Hey, Jacob, you're standing in front of me. Dang, Matt. He geeking. Matt's strutting across for all you audio listeners. All right, everyone, come back. I'm embarrassed. We'll give that one a 0. I don't want to do it anymore.
He gave up. You don't want to do it anymore.
It's too hard to do a podcast, huh?
Yeah,
It's a skill.
it's hard.
It's a skill. It's a skill for
You
sure.
want to know what's crazy? And I think Jacob would believe me out of anybody. I think I could do a podcast on my own if I specifically talked about Siege.
Yes.
You have to make them like 30 minutes though.
Yeah, they wouldn't be an hour long. What?
Oh.
Sorry.
You know what you should do?
What's that?
Is you should live stream, because that's pretty much what that is. You're just talking to yourself.
Matt would not. Here's my issue with Matt. He can't speak unless he's spoken to.
Or has a script.
Because I've noticed that. No, 100%. And here's why.
It's fucked
On
up.
God, I've noticed it. Because every time streaming in general, every time someone makes someone dies in a Siege match, or he needs to make a call out, he doesn't. He's fucking silent. He just sits there on his phone after he dies.
Do you do that, asshole?
Yes, after he dies.
Not when I play competitive.
Oh, okay.
I just
after
hop
he-
on cams.
After he dies, or whenever he's like on cams or whatever.
Yeah.
No fucking call out. Whenever I play Siege with him, I have to make the call
You know
outs for
what the
everybody.
strange part is, you're right, because whenever I die, I'm like, all right, guys, they're here. And Matt's silent, dead fucking.
I'll tell you what, though. Even like when I'm playing Overwatch, I'm the same way, man. I don't say a word.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Well, Overwatch
For
is
my
less.
defense, hold on. For my defense, last time Jacob played Siege was probably like 3,000 years ago.
Yes, but I still remember loosely from what Zachary was saying about you just like not.
Yeah,
saying
but I
anything.
think that, in my opinion, that was different.
I don't know. I actually recall a very specific time. Matt said,
He's
"Sledge
over
behind
there.
you."
He's over there.
He was sledged behind you, and
Oh
then I
my
killed him, and I
God.
survived because of it. So
Yeah. I also like to keep comms clear most of the time because I like to sound hoard.
no comm wasted. There's no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You can talk too much.
you're dead. Why are you sound hoarding if you're dead?
Because I'm listening on cams.
Yeah, but you're not telling anybody where they are. You're just listening.
He doesn't hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
No point.
Why am I going to give a call out? Oh, I don't hear anybody in kitchen.
No.
Oh, nobody's in kitchen.
No.
But there actually is. It's a.
It's a guy. It's an Iana clone. Guys, they're all not in kitchen right now.
I will never hear Matt's. I've never heard you make a call out in probably the past 2 years.
He played Siege with me one time.
I've
In the
played
past
Siege.
2 years.
No, it's not true.
One.
I've played Siege with you multiple times throughout a few months.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna
So
say
how's
that's
Since
cap.
the new year has started,
I'm gonna say
since the new year has
Cappington.
started, since the new year has started, I've played
How's Borderlands
Siege with you
3?
at least
We'll get to
2
that.
times a
Oh,
month.
okay.
And you want to know why it's only 2 times? It's because you never fucking text me when you want to play, and you're always playing with Yusuf. I don't know if you're on like a separate Discord call or not.
I'm calling Cappington.
Are you on a separate
Is this
Discord
ground
call
beef?
with him? Is that why
This
you're
is what
never
I've been
fucking in
waiting
the
for.
Cord with him?
Yes.
You're on a separate Discord.
I
with
am
him.
in a separate Discord.
Okay, well don't fucking
But here's the other
fucking
thing.
psych me out. Get in our Discord
But
with
it-
Yusuf because he's already got the invite, so
let's
he's
see
already in
something.
there.
Wait, here's-
Just get in the Discord with
here's
him.
my thing.
And then we'll play together.
Here's my thing. Hey, pause that because Jacob needs to listen. Here's the thing. The reason is because sometimes in the Discord call, and I'm playing Valorant, and none of you guys want to play Valorant, and
Because it's
Jacob knows.
fucking. Just play CS:GO then. What the fuck?
No, it's not as fun.
No, it's funny because I'll be like, oh Matt, let's play a game. Let's play a game.
Oh yeah,
let's
then
play
he's
a
like,
game.
I'm playing Valorant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn these Chinese bastards making Valorant.
Well, it's funny too because sometimes me and Yusuf will be like, "Oh, let's play Hunt Showdown." It'll be like, "All right, get Jacob," and Jacob's just at work.
Yeah, I'm at work, but whenever I see Matt on the Discord, I'm like, hi Matt, let's play something. He's like, no, okay, I'm playing Valorant. I'm like, you don't want to play something else? Like, no, I want to play Valorant. I'm going to play Valorant. You can't fucking change my opinion about that.
And Jacob just never wants to play with me. That's the whole thing.
Testing. Hello.
He never comes to me or talks to me about wanting to play or anything.
Oh, by the way, they just
I never
added
get a single word from
CS:GO
him.
skins in Valorant.
Shut the fuck up! I don't care about Valorant. No one at this fucking table but you cares about Valorant.
I care about being with
No,
my
you don't
friends.
fucking
I care about being with my friends, and frankly, I don't feel loved by my friends because no one invites me. Like, hey, you want a game? You want to get on the
Hey,
Discord?
Matt, you want to? How's your week?
I can tell you right now, I only play. I really only get on like Overwatch nowadays, and like last I heard, you don't like Overwatch.
Dude, I will totally play fucking Torbjorn. I don't care.
All right, yeah, download Overwatch. You can play me.
Overwatch 2's
I'm not paying for it.
No, it's free.
Are we able to
Oh, it's
play in
free
the
now?
same comp
Yeah.
games?
No.
That's why I wouldn't play. If I'm being completely honest.
No, and I get that. Honestly, there's times like, like other people play that are like too low rank for me to play with them, and I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
that's the
I don't
only
care.
that's the only good thing about
care.
that's the only good thing about Siege now is that you can play with any rank.
That is true. You can play with any rank now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they changed the MMR system. Yeah.
So does it like balance based on like the average of everyone's rank or something?
Kind of, pretty much. And like, you can have technically a champion and a copper in the same game.
I just want Matt to know.
But
the time. I
it
don't
it
want
also
him to
has a
ruin
hidden
his
MMR
studying.
system.
That's right.
Interesting.
You had to go to your private tab to see the hidden MMR
Yeah.
system.
Kind of stupid.
Yeah. They,
All right, do you
the
have any
UI
more
really sucks.
suggestions?
Yeah, you have any more?
I do actually.
Okay.
Matt, are you studying right now in your mind?
Wait. So what was the last one you just said?
That was,
Yep.
that was. I believe everyone leaves the podcast except me.
All right,
Oh,
all right, let's
yeah,
go.
that
Let's go.
that fucking failed.
That was
that fucking failed.
Here, next one. I think there should be more inside jokes that only you guys get.
Dude,
and
we used to do that. We used to do that all the time.
You should do more of those,
Dude,
so that no one understands.
This is what the community wants?
This is what.
This is what Ashton
this,
was.
this one's a me one. I'm sorry.
No, we can't.
Does it have to be something that you know? Does the inside joke have to be something that you know or no?
It doesn't need to be, but like right now I could say like Joy Burger, and like everyone's gonna laugh, but no one knows what it means. No one knows what it means. It's funny. That's funny.
I think one of the best inside jokes was when Jacob he had his arc of his reaction faces, like when like those faces.
Yeah.
And like the biggest inside joke was when we had the other Jacob on to mimic his mannerisms.
He's so good at that.
He's so good at that. Wait a minute.
Me when I haven't. Me.
Make the face. Knee.
No. Wait. No.
Your kneecap. Your kneecap.
My what?
Your kneecap. Your kneecap. How does it
Kneecap?
feel?
All right, keep going.
Oh,
Is
sorry.
that like
wait,
a
so what was
Japanese
the
thing, like an anime
one
type
to
of
10?
thing?
What?
Inside jokes?
Knee?
We're doing the inside
Yeah,
joke right now. So
like like
Okay, 10 seconds.
it's a Japanese thing, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Japanese thing.
Is it?
Next one. This one was from the community.
What's happening?
It wasn't me.
I mean, genuinely.
This next one is something that everyone kind of wants. I'm not saying I suggested it, but it's talk about more Borderlands.
I like Borderlands, so I'll
I
fucking talk
love
about it.
Borderlands.
Hold
Which
on,
one?
Hold on. Point the mic to him. Start talking.
Kill him. That Zach is strangling him.
I love Borderlands. Which one?
All of them. You should just talk about it more.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually thought that's what we were going to talk
I like
about. on this
Borderlands
podcast.
3.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna talk about like video games that we love to play.
I mean, we could do that next time.
I love
Yeah,
Fall
next time.
Guys.
I love Fallen Guys too.
Next year we'll do it.
For sure.
I think episode 100 we bring on like the episode 100. Yeah, I'm thinking far ahead. I'm thinking far ahead. But episode 100, right? Here's the thing: we do a special episode for episode 100. None of us are on.
It's just me.
It's the guests. It's the guests. So we have Ashton, Mia, and then a blank chair, and it's just supposed to be where Sequoia is.
Thanks. So it's just me talking.
Nice Sequoia.
You know what my reaction is to episode 100?
Troll face. It's gonna be troll face.
Describe that for the audio listeners.
No, you gotta describe it. You gotta describe
Okay,
it.
so basically I close my eyes a little bit, like I'm high, and then I drop my jaw a little bit. Like I drop my jaw. Like if you can imagine dropping your
Yeah, dropping your jaws.
and then you go, like you blow out, like you just came back from a long day at work.
Thank you. All right, next one. I say we forget the audio listeners and then we just play charades.
Dude, that
That
episode
is a
with
good idea.
that episode with Jacob on when we did charades. You remember that?
I do
That's
remember
pretty
that.
funny. I agree.
Wait, you guys did that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like totally weren't there.
Okay.
Get that one off the
I hate Matt making me having to do audio work.
This is
fun.
the last one. We make it a tier list only podcast.
Ooh.
So you only do tier lists.
Okay, I actually
Okay.
really like that idea. I'm
Okay.
gonna go 9 for possibility of happening.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. So, all right, cool. Yeah, we'll wrap it up with the tier list. So, let's do a tier list of all those right now. So, start from the top. What do we got? Here, let me pull up a tier list thing.
Mine,
Captain
don't
Marvel.
talk about tax.
S tier. S tier.
S tier.
Wait, S tier in terms of like we're not gonna do it or we're gonna do it. I feel like it should be, or are we going on like good ideas?
Oh wait.
Just the quality of the.
Oh, F tier.
Oh,
F tier. F tier.
S tier.
It's a bad idea.
S tier.
Oh wait.
It's a
Oh,
quality.
don't talk about. I thought you said talk about.
It's like the quality of the
F
suggestion.
tier.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Okay.
F tier.
Don't talk about taxes. S tier.
I think personally A tier because there can be some good like the IRS is taking my money moments, you know.
Knee.
Is this like a Oni?
That was an inside joke, by the way.
Are you,
Matt.
Matt, is this like a Oni, like the Japanese mythical monsters? Are you talking about Oni?
Are you talking about knee?
Oni?
Oni was an ex Bungie developed game.
Oni.
in
The
2003.
Oni
Yeah, yeah.
Phantom is actually a
Is it
skin in
Destiny
Valorant.
2? Oh.
The Oni skin.
Oni is
And
also
Genji has an Oni skin in.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Oni is also like a secret government organization in the Halo universe.
It is. It's like
It's
what's
like
it
knee.
called? What the fuck is the abbreviation?
Knee.
Oni.
Yeah. It's like what is it?
Okay. Keep going.
No, Zach, we gotta keep this
You guys
rolling.
point the mics towards your mouth.
S tier.
S tier.
S
Better
tier.
endings.
Yeah, we're doing it.
S
A tier.
B tier. B
Only
tier.
talk about local news.
C
D tier.
D tier.
C.
Okay. Never
C.
have women.
F.
F tier. F tier for me.
F for female.
Yes.
Okay. Stand up hour for each person.
No.
D tier.
D.
Never tier.
More drama between friends.
Bro,
S tier.
That's a good
do you
one.
understand? All he is just
Yeah.
going off of Matt's rating. Like not even. There's not
It's
even
because nobody
like,
else saying anything. I'm throwing out answers immediately.
Because you're just not even like letting us speak. You're just saying a fucking
I'm-
letter,
I
and
mean,
he's just
I feel
going.
like
All right, yeah, we'll keep going.
It's pretty known that Matt is the spokesperson for the podcast. I'm doing more drama.
I mean, who does the editing? Who does the posting?
It's you, dude. It's you.
Come on now.
Next one. More drama. Everyone leaves podcasts except me.
That F tier. That didn't work.
I thought that one was pretty bad.
I thought it was gonna be an S tier, but it wasn't good.
No, I just got scared when it was just me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Never mind, we're going on.
All right.
More inside jokes.
S tier. S tier. Look at this dude.
Jacob's on Instagram looking at memes.
No, I was texting Sequoia.
Okay, next one. Talk about more
Which
Borderlands.
doesn't exist.
I'd go B tier.
Really?
Yeah.
B for Borderlands?
Yeah. B for Borderlands.
Okay. I started deleting this one. I forget.
S for
Oh, forget the
Borderlands.
audio listeners. Do play charades.
Yeah,
We already
did that.
We did that.
so
I don't know how
That's
good
on
it did,
the
though.
we did that already tier.
okay, so forget for we already did that.
R for run it back.
Run it back.
All right, so Ashton, here we go. Ready?
The fuck is happening?
2 syllables. 2 verbs. 2 people.
Bunny ears.
It's fucking charades. It's 2 words, dumbass.
All right, that's an
I
F tier.
can't do
We're
that.
gonna
F
put that in
tier.
the,
F tier. He's so
never
bad
mind.
at charades, man.
The D tier for don't run it back.
Yep,
Um,
I agree.
Last one, make it a tier list only podcast.
S tier.
S tier. We did it.
We
All
did
right.
it.
Well,
No, not
Wait,
we.
wait.
I.
You did it.
One more. Let's do a tier list of your best guests on the podcast.
Ashton.
Ashton, S tier.
yes.
Bruce, D tier.
He's not that bad.
Oh no, you should put him in C tier for Bruce.
Bruce.
Caboose. Caboose. I was
Bruce,
thinking of
Bruce F tier so that he can come on the podcast. Even though I know he'll never listen to this.
Drama. You're getting.
I get it.
This is what people want.
Yeah.
Right, because it's like the internet drama. People have no idea. Who
Watch
you
this.
are.
Watch this.
Damn.
Bruce, you got no style.
You got it? Are you been using like
Bruce?
wart removal or anything? To get
Bruce?
rid of
Doesn't
the-
work.
Doesn't work? Are you fucking
Hey Matt.
serious?
Hey Matt.
That fucking
Mike?
blows.
Bruce.
Man.
Point it to your mouth.
You have no fashion style.
Damn, Ashton, I'm sorry.
Called him out.
Hey, dude, if I was Bruce, I'd be pissed.
All right, well, that's it for this episode. As guests, as honorary guest, Ashton, send us out.
All right, thank you guys. I'm gonna give everyone social media. You can find Zach at imberries.youtube, at gmail.com. You can find Jacob
Password is
You can find Jacob at madeandskits.com on Instagram. You can find Matt at Matthew the Pathu at
taco at the gym.
I don't know. It's
on
it's-
Ubisoft. You play.
It's his. I don't know why you guys gave me that look. It's his account.
Oh.
Whatever. And then
Where can they find the podcast, Ashton?
And you can find me probably under one of your local bridges. I tend to visit one at least once a week. And you can find. Wait, why do you say where you can find the podcast? They already know where it is.
Well, in case they want to find it on a different platform.
This is why you need better endings. This is what I'm saying. Is you need more.
All right, you're done.
Oh, damn.
All right. Anyway, guys, thank you
Just
all
kidding.
for listening. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
You're a fucking piece of shit. All right. You need
Damn.
to stop. You think you own this podcast? Really? You think you fucking own this?
I told you I was gonna change the game.
Yeah. Yeah. You changed fucking nothing, you son of a bitch.